Okay, so no problem. We will continue with this. We were discussing our Cisco packet tracer. Okay, so no problem. We are here, and we were on the last section. It was not two, it was one. Okay, sorry. 0/1, no shutdown, then IP address. It is 192.168.2.10. Then 255.255.255.0, because 2.10 was the address. That was the default gateway for this particular device. So yes, 2.10 is the default gateway. We will use the device. So guys, we have just done the IP address configuration on this router. This topology is ready for the routing process. So we will start the routing from this router, and we all know about the routing process. We will come on this configuration mode, global configuration mode, router rip, then network 110.0.0.0, then again network 10.0.0.0. Done. Then we will do the exit. On this router, we will continue the router rip. Then adding the network, we have three networks like 10, the local networks. We are going to add the local networks, network 10, then network 11.0.0.0, then it will be the network 12. Okay, this is the 12.0.0.0. Then we will do the exit command. It's as simple as we can see. It's not so hard to configure the RIP. We have to start the router RIP. Guys, remember the command. Okay, Swala, what you want to say? Yes, Allah. Hello. You want to say anything, Allah? Or else we continue? Okay, I don't think that Allah want to say anything. We will continue router RIP, and we are on serial interface 0/3/0. Okay, we are on this router number 3. So, okay, networks are there. Network 11.0.0.0. Then network 172.16.0.0. That's it. Exit. Done. Come on this router. Okay. We have 12 and 172.72 local networks. So, okay. Router RIP. Network 172.17.0.0. And then network 12.0.0.0. Okay. Then on this router, we will have these two routers left. So we'll do the same thing on that. Router RIP network 192.168.1.0, network 172.17.0.0, network 172.16.0.0, 0.0.0. Okay, these three networks we have on this router: 16, 17, and 192.168, 1.0. So has done the configuration, and we will go exit. And let's come on this last router. We have to do the same configuration work on this. So on the configuration mode router rip, we will add the network. The one network is 192.168.1.0, and the other one is network 192.168.2.0. The configuration has been completed. Now come on this router, and we will go on the privilege mode, run the command show IP route, and we all can see the number of routes available here. Guys, everyone can see the number of routes that are available for this router. We have only two. 10 is directly connected, and 110 is directly connected. So we can see this 10 and 110 directly connected, and remaining 11, 12, 172, 16, 17, 168, 2. All the remaining networks are in the list. 16, 17, 11, 12, 192, 168, 1.0, 2.0, and now you can calculate the matrix value. How it works? The matrix value, we can clearly see the number of hop count is the main point on which we design the network table. Okay, so that's what we have, and guys, you all can see this. The 192.168.2.0 is a network that has 4 hop count and 4 metrics. So let's examine. This is the network. If I want to reach on this network, I have to pass 4. I have to pass 4 routers. Okay, 1, either this one, 2, 3, and then 4. That's fine. But let me see that how many routes available for that. So now 192.168.2.0 will go after 10.0.0.2. Now we on this router we can clearly see that we have only one exit interface on this. But if we come on this router number 4, this router, we can clearly see that we have two equal paths to reach to the 192.168.2.0. So now on this router, in its routing table, we will see the equal load balancing idea, and for that I have to show you the routing table. For that we will do the command. अच्छा, वो command क्या है भाई, किसी को idea है? जिस command का इस्तेमाल करके हम ये पता करते हैं कि routing table में क्या क्या है. तो show IP route. Now we all can clearly see that if I want to go on 192.168.1.0 and 192.168.2.0, we have two paths which has equal metrics. So basically on these two networks load balancing will done. This is by default. Equal load balancing is a concept that every routing protocol follows, that if we have multiple paths with same matrix value, then these paths will be accumulated for the data transmission and used by the load balancing concept. The traffic will be equally divided on all the interface, whether we have two, it has 2, 3, 4, and so on. So that is what we have in a load balancing. Equal load balancing we has done because it is a by default feature for every routing protocol. Some or else I can say there is a routing protocol which allows the unequal load balancing concept as well, where the metrics will not same, but we are able to send the traffic, to distribute the traffic on the number of routes. So for that we will discuss this topic in the later session, and this in that routing protocol जिसका ये feature है. So equal load balancing we have done on this router, and that's we have. The next one that we want to see is guys, I want from all of you that if you guys all have any doubt, any problem, so please you can ask me on that, or else we will continue. We will do one another concept. ओके अगर आप में से किसी को कोई भी तरीके का डाउट है, अभी आज हमने जो प्रैक्टिकल किया है उसमें अभी तक हमने रिप का वर्जन 1 किया है, सो आई थॉट आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी। हम रिप का वर्जन 2 करेंगे अभी थोड़ी देर में और लिमिटेशंस देखेंगे। तो उससे पहले मैं जानना चाहता हूँ किसी को कोई डाउट है। अभी यहाँ पर जो पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं उसमें हमारे पास कुछ नाम हैं, हिना है, कुणाल है, सुखदेव है एंड अला है। तो अला, डू यू हैव एनी डाउट ऑन दैट? ओके, फाइन। So that we have, and guys, remember one thing: practice will help us to get the concept. So as I told you to do this configuration on your device, if you haven't done this, please guys do the practice. That will help you. Now we will learn a new concept, the new word, new topic, in RIP. And okay, Allah, why we use the serial DC between router 1 to 4? Okay, Allah, there is no difference on that. Router 1 to 4 or like 4 to 5 or like 5 to 2 or like 1 to 2, we use a serial interface. It shows us that these two networks, these two connections are belongs to an organization, and the remaining mid one, this belongs to the WAN network, the wide area network. Let's say, let's make it easy to you. Okay, it should be like this. Okay, we can use, yes, no problem, Allah, we can use. But in this will show that this is an internet. Okay, what will we get? This is an internet, and on the other hand, these are the organizations network. So this is the wide area network, which is the connections, which is the media or like medium to communicate with the other networks. If we want to do the ping command, to run the ping command, I can clearly see. Okay, let's try Tressert 192 dot okay, we run Tressert 192.168.2.1. So guys, we all can see this, that what it has. First, when we trace route the path for this destination, we got the idea that first we will go on 110.0.0.2, then 10.0.0.2, then we will reach to 12, this one, then 17.0.2, then 192.168.1.2, and then to the destination. Okay, remember one thing. Sorry, what I want to show you in this is I want to show you the path which is followed by the packet when it reach to the destination. So traceroute is a command that can use, as we had discussed it in the previous class. So traceroute is a command basically to verify the path. Okay, so that we did, and okay, in this we all knows that equal load balancing has done. So guys, I thought ये सीरियल वाला इंटरफेस मैंने क्यों लिया था ये आपको समझ आ गया होगा। ट्रेसेट कमांड का इस्तेमाल हमने क्यों किया, क्योंकि हम देखना चाहते थे कि हमारा पाथ क्या है, तो हमने वो पाथ भी लगा के देखा, जो कि हमने कल भी किया था। एंड next is like what we have a new one. The new one is passive interface. what is passive interface? So passive interface is an interface basically on which an interface of a router actually, on which router will not send any update. I'm going to repeat the line. Passive interface is an interface of a router on which router will not advertise or will not forward the routing updates. So we can configure any interface as passive interface, and this will help us to prevent unwanted broadcasting to uh, on interface basically, or it helps us to control the traffic as well, because some interface we do not want to send data, we do not want to send my routing updates on a particular interface. So I want the connectivity, that's fine, but the routing update will not forwarded on that particular interface. So in my topology, we have the first router, router 0. On this router, we can apply the passive interface on that FA0/1, or else we can configure the passive interface on router 4, the FA0/0. Okay, so let's make it, we will do. ओके, पैसिव इंटरफेस क्या होता है ये मैं अभी आपको मैंने समझाया, आई थॉट आपको आ गया होगा। मैं एक बार इसी को रिपीट भी कर देता हूँ। पैसिव इंटरफेस एक ऐसा इंटरफेस होता है जिसका जो यूज़ है, जिसका काम है, वो हम लोग इसलिए उसको रखते हैं ताकि उस पर्टिकुलर अपडेट जो हैं, उस पर्टिकुलर इंटरफेस पर हम लोग अपडेट्स नहीं भेजना चाहते हैं, तो वांट टू ब्लॉक दी अपडेट ऑन अ पर्टिकुलर इंटरफेस, हम उस इंटरफेस को पैसिव बना देंगे। तो पैसिव इंटरफेस बनाते ही अब हमारा राउटर उस इंटरफेस पर अपडेट फॉरवर्ड नहीं करेगा। लेट्स से इसकी ये राउटर है मेरा राउटर नंबर 4। ओके, so router number 4 has three interface. Okay, router number 4 has three interface, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so I want to prevent my router to forward the packets or forward the updates on this particular interface. So what will I do? I do not want to send any update on this interface. Okay, so what will I do? I will prevent my router, I will make this interface as passive. Okay, simple. If I want to prevent, if I want to block the routing updates on a particular interface, I will do by converting that interface into passive interface. That is simple. Okay, I hope that you all get it, what it is. So how we are going to do this? I don't know this will work on Packet Tracer or not. We will try on this. We have to go on routing, then we will use the passive interface, then blocking interface. No, I'm not blocking interface, I'm blocking the routing updates. I do not want to send the updates on a particular interface on fast Ethernet 0/0. I'm not blocking the interface, I'm blocking the routing updates on a particular interface. That's done. Passive interface fast Ethernet 0/0, we has done this. Okay, then exit. Let's see the changes, if the changes has done on the interface or not. Show IP root. So I mean, on this interface, if we have any change on my router on the other routing table, so the update will not be forwarded on this interface. Okay, that means if something has changed on this interface, I mean किसी भी नेटवर्क में कोई भी चेंजेस होता है किसी भी टोपोलॉजी में, तो वो चेंजेस, वो अपडेट यहाँ पर नहीं आने वाला, क्योंकि ये जो इंटरफेस है मेरा वो क्या बन जाएगा, पैसिव इंटरफेस बन जाएगा। ठीक है, गाइज यहाँ पर आप एक चीज़, जो चेंज आप लोगों को देखना है, वो चेंज अगर आप लोग यहाँ पर देखेंगे तो थोड़ा सा ध्यान से देखिए। जो रिप से मिलने वाले मुझे अपडेट हैं वो क्या मिल रहे हैं, 11.0.0.0/8 is possibly down, 12 is possibly down, and all the interface has is possibly down, routing via 10.0.0.2. That means this router is no longer sending update. Okay, let me remove this first. Wait for a minute. I have to remove this. Okay. So what I'm saying that this router is no longer sending update on this particular interface. So obviously this interface is connected to the router, and this router was getting reply, this router was getting updates from that interface. So we guys can see this is possibly down, and via 10.0.0.2. Okay, let's try to make the communication, whether we are able to do the communication is not, ping 192.168.1 it's 2.1, and let's say we are able to send traffic, but we are not able to receive the updates. तो पैसिव इंटरफेस का कंसेप्ट ये कहता है कि सर हम इस पर्टिकुलर इंटरफेस पर ना अब अपडेट भेजेंगे ही नहीं, राउटिंग अपडेट नहीं भेजेंगे। तो अगर कोई भी चेंजेस होता है किसी भी नेटवर्क में, लेट्स से कि यहाँ पर मैंने एक नया नेटवर्क ऐड किया तो उसकी भी मैंने एंट्री करवाई मेरे रिप में, तो वो ये ब्रॉडकास्ट करेगा सबके पास, लेकिन यहाँ नहीं आएगा क्योंकि ये इंटरफेस पैसिव हो चुका है। This router will not forward the update to this interface. So this router will not get any idea about any root updation, about any if some root is some network is goes down and some new network is added, no update will be forwarded to this router because this interface has become पैसिव इंटरफेस। तो पैसिव इंटरफेस हम लोग क्यों बनाते हैं, क्योंकि if we do not want to send update on a particular interface, so we will configure that particular interface as the passive interface. So that is the idea behind the configuration, and the configuration is very simple. We have to configure an interface passive on the router configuration mode, ठीक है, and the next line is if we want to remove, then place no passive interface, and the next command that we will use, and the command is if we want to remove, if I want to remove the in the updation, the passive interface, so I will write the command and this update in this previous section like where we done, so here I will put the no only, my work has done। मुझे इसको हटाने के लिए इससे पहले नो लगा करके यहीं पे कमांड अप्लाई करनी है, दैट्स ओके, दैट्स फाइन, नो डाउट, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा, वो अपने आप काम हो जाएगा। ये था हमारा पैसिव इंटरफेस का कंसेप्ट। अब हम बात करते हैं रिप के वर्जन 2 के बारे में। तो ओके, हम देख लेते हैं रिप का वर्जन 2 है सर एक क्लासलेस राउटिंग को सपोर्ट करता है, पहली बात। तो क्या क्या बातें हमें यहाँ पर देखने को मिलेंगी, वो क्या क्या बातें हैं वो हम देख लेते हैं। पहली चीज़ तो क्या होगी, ओके सर लॉकिंग इंटरफेस, ओके ओके, now I thought you got it what I want to explain। I hope that all of you got the idea। The first one is it supports classless routing, that means it supports VLSM FLSM, okay, it do not broadcast the routing updates, okay, it multicast routing updates on 224.0.0.9। we had done this conversation before on this RIP version 2, the difference between version 1 and version 2 and all. So obviously it forward the update on 224.0.0.9, it is do not broadcast, it multicast, it supports classless routing. Obviously, the next thing is that it supports, it has the limitation of 15 hop count, obviously, and the slight difference in configuration as well. So what is the difference? We will do the router RIP, then network, and then network and this. So what changes we have to do while we are going to configure the RIP version 2? So router RIP as equal, and version 2, first change that we have to, first line that we have to, first command that we have to add, then the networks as usual, network this, and then network this, and in the last what will we do? We will do no autosum and then exit. So the slight change is there, and the change is this one. The changes is on this version 2 and no autosum. Remaining things are same. So let's continue with this. I will first save this as a RIP v3, then LAN new. Okay, let's say I will use 3 routers in that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I will use some one device as well to make a communication with this. This is going to be a practical for version 2. I will show you this, and you all guys will do the practical with, will do the another practicals by your own. आप अपने हिसाब से अलग practicals भी करके देखिएगा. एक sample या एक demo practicals मैं आपको करके दिखा रहा हूँ. Let's continue with the configuration. First we will do the connection as well. Watch 0/0 to 0/0 and 1 to 1 and then 0 to this one. Oh, sorry. We have to change this connection. 0/1 to this and 0 to this and 0 to this. First I will remove this interface and I will add another connection, and done. The connection has done. My network will be, let's say this have 192.168.1.0/26, and this will have 192.168.1.64, right, /28. This network will be 10.0.0.0/24, and here we will have another network that is 10.0.0. So not 10, it will be 11.0.0.0/24. So this is what we have. The network is subnetted, and let's continue with the configuration part. We have to configure a router devices first. So that is 192.168.1.1. Then the IP address is subnetted. So obviously the network is subnetted, so it will be 192/26 है हमारा network. My network is /26, so I have to change the subnet mask as well. And then 192.168.1.2 will be the default gateway on this. And for this, I will continue with this first. अभी देखिए हमने जो चेंजेस किए हैं वो चेंजेस आप लोगों को देखेंगे, हम देखेंगे कि अब तक जो अपडेट हम जब तक रिप वर्जन 2 में हमने काम किया तो उसमें क्या फ़र्क हुआ और वर्जन 1 में क्या फ़र्क हुआ वो हम लोग अभी करके देखते हैं। आप लोगों को ये जो चेंजेस हैं ये समझ आ जाएंगे, इजी हैं, प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। बस हमें कुछ छोटे चेंजेस करने हैं, कुछ नाम बदलने हैं। इंटरफेस फास्ट ईथरनेट 0/0, note it down, 0/0, note it down. IP address on the 0/0. I have the network of 192.168.1.64. Okay, so let's say 192.168.1.65. Okay, and 255, 255, 255, 240. All right. Oh, bad math. Okay, I'm sorry guys. We had a mistake. That's 255. That's going to fine. That's it. We'll go on next interface. Fast Ethernet 0/1 and now shut down. The IP address is 192.168.1.2 and subnet mask will be 255, 255, 255 and 192. /26 वाला नेटवर्क रखना है इसको हमने, तो 192 वाला हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे अप्लाई कर दिया। Now on this router, enable configure terminal, interface, Fast Ethernet 0/0, no shutdown, then IP address will be 192.168.1. Let's say 66, 255, 255, 255, 240. That's fine. And exit. Interface first. Ethernet 0/1. Okay. Now we will on this interface, then IP address. So IP address will be 10.0.0.1 and 255, 255, 255.0. Now this is a subnetted network, so हमने यहाँ पे /24 तो 24 वाला लिया है, and we will continue on this next router, and let's continue with this. Interface fast Ethernet 0/0 and now shut down. IP address 11.0.0. Okay, let's call 11.0.0. Let's say 2 and 255, 255, 255.0. Okay, done. And then fast Ethernet 0/1 and face fast 0/1, no shutdown. IP address on this 10.0.0.2, 255, 255, 255.0. Okay, IP address has done. We will come on this device, IP address that is 11.0.1, then 255, 255, 255.0, that's 0, then 11.0.0.2, not 3, it's 2, that's fine. So he has done the configuration of IP addresses. Now first we will do the traditional version 1 network 190 not 192.168.1.0. That's fine. I mean, if you can see that what we can do, like I can again add the network because I'm not able to add the subnet mask, and we all can see clearly that this is a network and this is a network, but both network belongs to class C, and it's a part of a core network. It's a subnetted network. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write a single command for both networks because I cannot write the command. I mean, if I want to write this 192.168 dot 1.64, let's say. So okay, that's the problem. Network 192.168.1.64. So okay, fine, I did it, and that's okay, that's done. Let's see the change. Let's see the difference as what the RIP version 1 and version 2. So first I'm going to configure the traditional RIP version 1, and then network 192.168.1.64, and then network 10.0.0. Yeah, 0. Then we will come on this next router, the last one, and do the configuration on that. First I have to get exit from the interface because I did the right command. Router RIP network, that's 10.0.0.0, and then network, that's 11.0.0.0. That's done, that's fine. We have done the routing process. Now come on this router and see the routing table. For that I have to leave this configuration mode and show IP route. I can see that directly connected network is easily um, listed in my network with the subnetted part. But what we know about RIP will not advertise the subnetted network. Okay, remember this one. This line has a difference. RIP will not advertise, and these two networks are local. So this will show correctly with the subnetted network slash 26 and 28. That fine, that's okay, because this is my local network. It is not advertised. We didn't get it by advertising any other router. What we got, it's RIP 10.0.0.8 and 11. These two networks are coming to my router by router RIP, by the RIP protocol, and I can clearly see this, that these router is these two networks has the subnet mask of slash at. So it's very clear this IP RIP version 1 is a classful routing protocol. It will not advertise the subnetted networks. I will get the slash 8 and come on this router and see the routing table. For that अभी हम लोग यहाँ पर देखते हैं show IP route. Now we guys can clearly see that I have only one entry on that, single entry for these two routing tables. So that's the basic difference. If I want to advertise the complete, this is what we have. There was two entries that we have done with 192.168.1.64 and 192.168.1.0. But now in this routing table we have only one entry, 192.168.1.0 slash 24, because slash 24 is a parent network for these two subnetted networks. So the entry has done. This is a classful network. We will not get the subnetted networks with RIP version 1. Now we will change the routing protocol and we will configure this by using version 2. So for this, if I want to completely remove any routing protocol that is existing, so I will write the command no router RIP. Okay, that's no router RIP. That's fine, that's done. Routing protocol has been removed. Now router rip first, version 2, then network 192.168.1.0, and network 192.168.1.64. Done. Exit on this router. No router rep, that's fine. And router rep version 2, network 192.168.1.64, then network 10.0.0.0, and the last command, no auto summary. This command we forgot to configure on this router. I have to go on this router and write the command again. Router rep no auto summary. That's it. Now come on this router. Again, configure terminal. First, I will remove the routing protocol. No router rep. Then router rep version 2, network 10.0.0.0, and then network 11.0.0.0, and then no auto summary. That's it. Yeah. So guys, now we can see the difference. Okay, then exit, again exit. Now show IP root. Now guys, we can clearly see that this is what we have. This is the update. Let me first. Let's wait for a minute. We'll see the changes. Definitely. Now, okay, let's come on this, and now we can see that we are getting the root like 10.0.0./24 and 11.0.0./24. This is the network. Now we got the network as subnetted as the network. Now we come on this router, and we will see show IP root. Now the root is distributed as we want. Guys, you can see this in routing table. We are getting the root /26 and /28. So this is the difference with the routing protocol version 1 and version 2 RIP. So RIP version 1 will not support the classless routing protocol, and now RIP version 2 supports VLSM, and we can clearly see this difference. तो अभी इसमें आप लोगों को किसी भी तरीके का कोई डाउट हो तो कैसे आप मुझसे पूछ सकते हैं. RIP v2 1. अगर आपको इसमें कोई भी डाउट है कैसा भी तो वो मुझसे पूछ सकते हैं. एंड आज के सेशन में हम लोग यही करेंगे. इसके अलावा हम लोग नेक्स्ट आप लोगों को जो करना है वो क्या करना है, अभी जो प्रैक्टिकल हमने किया था उसी प्रैक्टिकल को आप जैसे अभी जो मैंने यहाँ पर करके दिया वही प्रैक्टिकल आपको रिवर्जन 2 के साथ करना है. पैसिव इंटरफेस भी आपको खुद से करना है. यहाँ पर हमने जो किया है वो जितना था उतना रखा है हमने उसे, उसके बाद का जो है वो आप रखेंगे। ओके, थैंक यू क्लास फॉर टुडे। वी आर गोइंग टू एंड द सेशन। कोई भी डाउट हो तो आप मुझे फॉरवर्ड कर सकते हैं। थैंक यू।